Welcome to Solve It Like a Marketer. Today, we're looking at body image in consumer behavior. Don't go away. Now, body image refers to a consumer's subjective evaluation of his or her physical self. But I should stress subjective because it's not always accurate. Now, a man, for instance, might think of himself as being more muscular than he really is, or a woman might think or feel that she appears larger than she really is. It's really all a matter of perception. And unfortunately, marketers do have a tendency to tap into these misconceptions and thereby exploit consumers' tendencies to distort their body image by preying on basically their insecurities about their appearance. This basically creates a gap between the real and ideal physical self, and as a result, fuels a desire to purchase products that may not actually be helpful to the individual. All right, time for some examples.
Imagine lifting a 5-pound medicine ball. You will get a little muscle work. Now, imagine throwing the same 5-pound medicine ball back and forth with a friend as fast as you can, up to 240 times a minute. That is exactly how the shake weight harnesses the power of dynamic inertia.
So this one is a fine example of many ads out there that promise to get you ripped like a bodybuilder. No steroids needed. Yet, really? Do you really think that you're going to end up looking like this guy after using this product for a few weeks? I'm afraid not. But some guys will pay, use, and believe they are getting the results, thus feeding their male ego. Here's one for supplements that will help you lose weight. Did I say lose weight? Already. If I didn't, lose weight. Yes, they repeat this over and over again in the ad, along with this bouncing announcer encouraging you to buy.
Lose weight? SlimTrim helps you burn fat, increase energy, curbs appetite, cleanses, and is designed to, help you lose weight.
Again, people will buy. They look in the mirror in a few weeks and they're convinced that they have indeed lost weight. It's a fact that our society has an obsession with weight. The pressure to be slim is continually reinforced, both by advertising and by peers. Indeed, the concept of fatism is deeply ingrained in our culture. Now, apart from pills, Weight Watching, it's a booming business, weight watching, with many companies promising to get you trim in X amount of weeks. Now, what's interesting is the psychological paradox to this. People pay money to get thinner, and therefore there's an extra motivator, money they've spent to accomplish this goal. But let's move on. A person's satisfaction with their physical image and how that's perceived by others is closely related to how much that image relates to the image valued by their culture. We talk about an ideal of beauty. This ideal is dictated by our culture. So, for instance, in North America, thin is in. Female ideals of beauty may include physical features like large lips, small lips. Are they petite, athletic, or voluptuous? Add to this clothing styles, hair, makeup, etc. It's really quite an equation. And everywhere we turn, from online, TV, print, fashion models, they reinforce these societal norms, subliminally urging us to conform. Now, I would be selling us short if I didn't talk a little more about the extreme forms of pursuit for ultimate beauty. Apart from the lighter touch of cosmetics or tanning salons and diet drinks, there is, of course, the more drastic measures of plastic surgery. Today, for instance, in South Korea, it's widely considered the plastic surgery capital of the world, boasting the highest number of cosmetic procedures per capita worldwide. It's not uncommon, for instance, for high school girls on their graduation to ask their parents to pay for eye surgery, specifically eyelid surgery, to open up the shape in order to look more Western in appearance. Although to us this might seem quite extreme, for them it is their current form of ideal beauty. Now finally, let's touch on the practice of decorating the body through piercings, tattoos, and that sort of thing. So at its core, body art through tattoos is a form of expression that can be used to communicate aspects of the self to others. It becomes, in essence, an extension of the self or the person's identity. Now, decorating the body with different kinds of metallic inserts has also become a very popular fashion statement, although true practitioners don't see this as being trendy. For them, it has become ritualized and is closely, again, linked to the development of their self-identities. Now, my challenge this week is for you to think about your own cultural circle and what the ideal form of beauty looks like. How does this compare to other parts of the world? How have you seen it change over the years? Do you think that this ideal is actually a good thing, or is it to the detriment of society? Finally, do these concepts relate to your own business in some way? And how can you affect change? What is really interesting in all of this is how seriously we take current forms of beauty, with little regard for history, for what has gone before. Women in the Renaissance art, for instance, had long hair, wide hips, and tended to be on the heavier side. The reason was that all of these traits were meant to indicate that the woman was fertile. And fertility was one of the most defining traits of beauty in this period. Conversely, in the early 19th century, it was favorable to appear quite delicate and actually to the point of looking ill. So, although the current trend is to be thin as possible, this is a fluid concept and will again change with the times. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you every week with a new video, so please stay tuned, and together, let's solve it like a marketer.